Hi, my name is Dr. Deb McManaman, and I am one of the business faculty at Riverland Community College. So glad you could come to this open house today. Just wanted to share a little bit about our program and the different options that you have. I'm going to share my screen here. So if you want to look at the programs that we have in the business department, if you just go to the main page when you log into Riverland, then click Academics. And you can explore by career cluster as one of your options. And then we're under business and financial. The accounting department is also under this area. And so if you're interested in getting a four-year degree and you're not going to go to a Minnesota State school, so maybe if you go to the University of Minnesota, that would be a non-Minnesota State school, then you would want to consider getting the business concentration. The business concentration is mostly liberal arts classes, or what we tend to call gen eds. And if you look at the course list, we give you all the courses that you'd need, and these will prepare you or get you ready to enter a business program at a four-year institution that's not a Min-State institution. So we'll give you the courses that you need to take. In some of these areas, you have choices of what you want to take. Whenever we've identified a class, then that's a class that you need to take, that particular class that's required. We give you a sequence of classes when you should take them to get through in the time allotted. We have our graduate outcomes listed. We list the fees, an estimate of fees and books. And then on the faculty tab, my email is there. Feel free to email me if you have any questions. If you're going to go to a four-year school, and you're going to be within the Min-State system, so for example, Winona State or Minnesota State Mankato or Southwest State, then you might want to consider the Business Transfer Pathway degree. This is a degree where we as colleges in the Min-State system have agreed that if you take the sequence of courses at a two-year institution, all of those courses will be accepted into the four-year institution in the areas required, and you will come in as a junior into that program. So again, a little bit of information about the program, and I should have mentioned on the other, if you're at a point where you haven't inquired about the program yet, if you just want to put the information in here, we'll get back to you and get further information to you. Then we have a list of courses here. So you're going to end up taking more business courses in the transfer pathway degree. You still need accounting. Those are going to be required for any four-year business degree. You take some business classes here. Under the gen ed credits, you still need the economics. You're going to finish all of your goal 1 classes, which is your comps. So you have comp 1, comp 2, and speech. And ethics, you need to take statistics for your four-year institution and college algebra. And so you get all those done, and then you can still take some general education courses and 3 credits from this elective list. We again have sequenced them out for you. So an idea of what to take each semester. If you're going to take a full load of classes every year, that's kind of sequenced out for you. We list our graduate outcomes, program fees, and then the faculty information as we did in the past. So those are our 2 different degrees that we have. And I'll show you in a minute just how you can look for courses. One other thing that we have in the business program is if you're working and you're working full-time, we have what are called the FlexPace classes, and those are set up to meet the demands of somebody that's working full-time. So the courses are set up where you only take 1 class at a time in a shorter amount of time. So instead of a full semester, you take that same material in like a 6-week period. The due dates are flexible within there. Everything is fully online. And you can get those other degrees that I just spoke about fully online also. And again, but in the FlexPace program, if you miss a due date, it just reopens for you because we understand that there's some things that can be more difficult when you're working full-time. So we have a certificate that you do first, and all of those courses are in the business department. We give you a list of them. So you take these 3 in the fall, then the spring, then the summer, and then you'll have your business certificate. And all of those classes ladder into the Business AS Transfer Pathway Degree FlexPace. And so it's similar to the one that I just showed you, the Transfer Pathway Degree, but this time it's going to be sequenced so that you're only taking 1 class at a time. So again, some information about that. We're going to be putting up a video about our partnership with Minnesota State Mankato. When you take these courses from us and you get your AS Transfer Pathway Degree, you can continue with your final 60 credits at Minnesota State Mankato in a similar program, fully online, flexible format, shorter classes 1 at a time. And their program is called MavBiz Online. If you want more information about that, or you'd like to contact me, you can go ahead and put your name in the request information and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Or you can email me directly under the faculty button and I'd be glad to get back to you with any questions that you might have. One of the things that people sometimes ask is, when are these classes offered? So if I go to the course sequence, and let's say I'm looking for computer concepts and applications, I see that it's BUSA 1060. If I go to the just My Riverland, just click on the name at the top. Towards the bottom of the screen, you have what's called course schedule, and then they're listed by different semesters. So for example, summer semester, if I wanted to know what business classes were offered summer semester, I just put in business, and I can see that these classes are offered summer. So let's say maybe I want to know what's available in fall semester. Then I just switch to fall. And then I can look at business classes in the fall, or I could look at any classes from any other department. I just need to know those first 4 letters to find the department. And then if you look along the side, it tells you who's teaching the courses. It tells you if they're completely online, ones that are blended or hybrid. You spend part of your time in the class and then you'll see they have a class time with them. Let's say, for example, I wanted to look at the English department, because we do require in the business degree that you take Comp 1 and Comp 2. So let's go ahead and go to English. So Comp 1, these are all my different options I have to take that class. So I can take it in class, in person, I can take it in the evening, I can take it online, and it's going to tell you all of those different things. And once you get registered and you're ready to go, we have counselors and advisors that can help you set a schedule and make sure that you have everything you need. So if you're interested in applying for the program, go ahead and just click on one of those inquiries, or you can go ahead and just apply. If you're sure you want to apply, that would be under admissions. Otherwise, if you want to just do an inquiry, that's going to get the process started too. So let's say I would just want to do this one. I go ahead and put my information in there and hit submit, and it's going to give us some information. So here, again, here's the transfer pathway colleges that we have agreements with. So Winona State, St. Cloud State, Southwest State, Minnesota State Moorhead, Minnesota State Mankato, Metro State, and Bemidji State. So if you're planning to go to any of those colleges, the business transfer pathway degree would be the right one for you. And thanks for coming today. Appreciate your time, and I hope that we'll be able to help you meet your educational goals.